If he hurries.
Is interrupting.
And I am missing my end turn button. So.
Hmm. So, okay, I'll end your turn. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Okay, I think YouTube's finally caught up again. Right, Scarwall guard number 11. It's there.
Oh, right, okay. So we can cast 2 spells per turn, yes, using hexes.
Okay.
No, that's a yes or no question.
Well, you can cast 2 spells a turn even if you don't have hexes. You just multi-action.
No, I'm talking about the limited free actions.
1 limited free action per turn.
Right, okay, so 2 spells then.
So you can only do 1 hex per turn. Using a hex is a limited free action, therefore you can only do 1 limited free action per turn. Therefore, you can only use 1 hex per turn.
Measure off this. Yeah, it'll have to be. Bump is an action.
Funky looking dice. Well, just doing a standard 12.
Cast lower trait.
They're rather you, those dice, aren't they?
They're rather nice, those, yeah.
Corpse Orgy lose 2 vigor dice.
Ooh. Well, 1, you didn't target it. You need to do when things have arcane resistance. It's, you didn't
target
get
it.
you.
I did target it.
You did. Then I'll take it back. But anyway, you got a 7. No, you didn't get the raise.
Yes, didn't get the raise because the arcane resistance.
Yeah.
So it's going to lower trait.
I apologise for wrongly assuming you didn't target it because I was expecting it to show an arcane resistance because you targeted it, but obviously it doesn't necessarily treat it obviously ignores non-offensive stuff, which is a bit annoying, really.
So yeah, lower its vigor by 1 white die type spirited to shake off, and it might be harder to resist Lear. She wins it.
Takes its toughness down to 19.
Yeah, toughness is a bit high. It's going to be nerfed somehow. Yeah. I think somebody needs to use Smite.
I already have used Smite, but I'm holding up a portcullis at the moment.
I think everyone, once the dragons are through, you're okay, because obviously Aki and Cease will magically teleport.
I'm pretty sure the dragons can fit through the gaps anyway.
They probably can. So you can, the two of you could actually lower it. But you could step. You could have both stepped it. I'm going to assume both of you step to the other side. So you can just let it slam down. So you don't actually need to hold it. Because yeah, once you get it up, you can sort of get underneath it one at a time. And you know, I mean, I'm not going to be evil and make you wait a whole another turn for that. So that's good.
Yeah, Thaddeus just appears in a puff of smoke.
The Gastus is a worshipper paid me highly, and once he gets it up, he doesn't have to wait a turn.
Tish.
Wow. I ducked that card 3 times.
Okay, right. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. Right. I need about 3 screens for this adventure. I hate to do it on paper. This one. You know what I mean? It's bad enough. It's bad enough digitally, but I'd hate to do this on a face-to-face this adventure. Okie dokie. So. Him to there. Then he's going to go there. That means that one's going to go to there. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go. Now that makes it easier. I can minimize that. Bewildered Badger says Benny's for all. There we go.
Hooray!
Right. I'm just going to take solace in the fact that if a bad NPC who can't actually do anything is a joker, it stops you not getting one.
And it gives you bennies.
It does actually give me bennies. I've got a ridiculous amount of bennies. Okay. Which means we're back onto Thaddeus. So yeah, it's Thaddeus.
Is it affected by baneful polymorph?
You won't know till you try it.
Well, I know, but if you decide that it's not, I'm going to miss a turn. So that's I'm asking you before I make the turn, so I don't miss a turn.
Wait. You don't get to know when things are immune to stuff until you try it, technically.
Okay, but does that mean I miss a turn?
Choose a creature of an animal type with the animal type. Okay, and the baleful polymorph is arcane versus the target spirit. There you go. So, are you casting baleful polymorph?
No, because I don't trust you. Because you'll say something like, "Oh, it's not an animal, so it automatically fails when you miss your turn."
No. Because it doesn't say it doesn't. You choose an animal to balefully polymorph it into, according to the spell description.
Okay, I'm game for a laugh. Oh, that's a 4.
That's a 4.
It's an opposed.
It's a post roll.
Let me keep going. I can get a critical. I'm sure I can get a critical. Almost.
6.
We'll leave it on the 6 and see for a laugh.
This could well be a very useful spell for you to cast, because I am obviously going to spend every penny under the sun to stop you turning it into a bunny rabbit. Here we go.
Oh. Right.
But I spent more pennies than you did, so that's a good thing.
All in all, worth it, I suppose. Yeah,
Things
I
are
was just going to
still
turn. I was going to turn it into a toad.
Exactly.
I guess what happens is you turned one of the corpses into a dead bunny rabbit still attached to it.
Yeah, basically.
No,
Yeah, just,
I'm not going to turn it into a bunny rabbit because you know what will happen? It will have sharp, pointy teeth, and everybody will die.
Hey, maybe you have to turn it into a duck.
Turn
You've
it
got
into a
this
goat. That way it's a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Well, I'm reasonably sure it's an undead thingy. Oops, target first. There we go.
It's still wittering on at the moment. I've got to reach it too. Jim, you could turn into a bunny rabbit. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Right.
He's a tough one, guys.
Scarwall Club 3. Way up at the top. Okay, Scarwall Guard number 3. So there. 2 turns, which means that all the others will do the same thing. There we go. That's sorted them out. Sister Leia.
Okay. I intend to hit it with a bolt again, but this time without the lingering damage because I haven't got quite enough power point.
Oh, yeah,
Still
yeah.
gets
It
sealed
hasn't,
up in every other way.
it hasn't acted yet, so it hasn't lingering damage hit
So
it
the
yet.
lingering damage from last time will still apply, but
Yes.
let's see with this. Okay.
So that means when it goes, it's got 2 separate lots of 44 lingering damage.
No.
No, I
No.
didn't do the lingering damage the second time because I didn't have the power points to.
Ah.
Did you see what I put in chat? The streaming chat.
I did. I'm not clicking on a link in the middle of the game, though.
It's on Discord.
Yeah.
I
think the reason OBS was having a sulk is it wasn't using my graphics card to do the encryption. It decided to try and use my CPU. Thinking that might be half the issues there, so I'm happier now. Okay, Sassafras.
Yeah, I'm gonna step over here behind Leia or to the other side of Leia. And again, decreasing power points. This time I'm just gonna go with the greater bolt. I don't like this thing. I agree with Leia. It's not natural.
That casting. Libinel.
I don't think arcane resistance is going to matter there.
No.
Oh no, I'll Benny that.
You've got to get it because this is the only chance to get it with that. But it's got a nerf soak roll.
Oh, that's
one more time because I don't quit readily. You know this. Oh, that ain't happening. I still spent the power points.
Right, so I mean, you hit it, it just you blow chunks off it. I mean, obviously you hit it, you blow body parts off the thing, but it is. I mean, I think you're right. I mean, the way to think of it is like a Deadlands glom, just.
Just in case anything else shows up.
Oh, indeed.
And Rudy don't like the looks of that thing. This place smells. Why do you keep dragging me into these horrible spots? There's a pretty world out there. Damn you guys.
Okie dokie. 12. On to the corpse orgy. Okay, well, the corpse orgy stops its ongoing thing, takes 4d4 damage. Slash DMV 4d4. Technically, we have an AP of 6, technically, still, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure if the lingering damage counts as AP6. So that's 20 points of damage of arcane thingy. So the toughness goes down to. If lingering damage would keep the AP, would it? I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just trying to think of a. I'm just trying to think. Should it or shouldn't it?
I think it should just be it's another hit from the power,
Yeah, no.
but with lower die time.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just trying to work out whether it should or not. Now, let's taking a wound off that. I only soaked one of the two. Is it bloody shaking again? Which means I have to spend another penny to unshake it. Running out of pennies here. I'm just going to smash Walker. Missing both times. And then it's going to ooze round to here. Obviously. Oh, hang on. I think it can get to. It can get to there without. It can get to there without causing Walker to get a free attack on it because it hasn't left its reach. And yeah, it's basically desperately trying to envelop the person who made it waste a whole turn talking.
Don't forget the spirit roll.
Oh, thank you.
That's at the end of its turn.
Which it just did.
I know you just ended the turn.
Did. So that's the end of that one. Okay. So then they would cut that, open that door, open that door, through there, go to there, go through there. Stuff. On to Gastus.
Okay. And I will spend a power point to maintain the boost fighting and the shroud, please. But yeah, I don't know why boost fighting keeps going to 1, but hey. And then I shall step forth.
No, you won't, because you know what you did, don't you?
What?
You walked into a closed door.
I will step forth through an open door. And seeing the
seeing
corpse orgy, I will see this as something unnatural, and I'm going to wild attack it.
And I know they do like this thing of like putting 2 doors on because they're double doors and they have the effect of opening. But personally, I think it's a lot easier just to make double doors one big set of doors and you just open both of them. So you don't get the situation. That's just me.
Okay. I tried to put a wild attack on, but nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, I can type it. There you go.
Oh, there it is. It's gone in now.
That's because I typed it.
It's in above as well, in between dimensional blade and deflection.
That's what it is. Okay, I'll get rid of it.
And I shall go stab, stab, stabbity, stabbity, stab. Stabbed it so hard I killed it twice.
It was easier that way. Right, now this is where it gets really. I think the logical thing. I hate doing it this way, but we'll have technically. You want to keep your powers going and all that. We're going to have to keep going in turns, or you're going to have to count in terms of terms, if that makes sense. I think it's the only problem with maintaining powers. Okay, our genie has been. I'm pressing F12. Okay, that's going to be it's to.
That was quite disgusting.
That was very disgusting.
Beautiful. Okay. They've not done that properly. Very annoying. Oh, yes, they have, but I haven't fixed them. They're still okay. That's fine. I'm going to shoot for. An arrow comes out of that. Not that you could possibly. I don't know how as players how you see them. Well, an arrow comes out of that arrow slit that they've drawn as terrain.
I see the arrow slit there.
Yeah, they've drawn them as terrain rather than windows, so I can't actually see through them, if that makes sense. But
right,
he'll get to the stairs. Okay, that gets us to Aki, so just to make his powers expire. Peace. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So it looks like I'm going first over here. Means he ends up here. Means that's another shot at Walker, I'm afraid, because he's the one standing by those he's the one standing by those oh, that one up, he can go there. This is Gastus.
I will spend a power point to maintain my dimensional blade. So I just saw an arrow come out of that arrow slit, yes?
That arrow slit and that arrow slit.
Well, I'll go for this one, because it's slightly closer.
Mm-hmm.
Can I jab my rapier through at the thing that shot?
Yes, you can, logically. Yeah, I've targeted it for you.
Okay, thank you. That'll learn you.
That'll kill it. There it goes.
And since my mango is probably too short to thrust through it, I will pop it away, and I'm going to lob a dart at the one opposite. I'm really not liking storming this castle.
We've been in nicer places.
That is wild soul.
Yeah, so I don't know who's fighting who at the minute. So what we'll do is go to there.
Just deleting all the 30-second videos in YouTube. Same in Twitch later.
So they basically they're shooting now. I can see where now I can see because where I was standing I couldn't see what was going on, but now I can see the arrow slits on either side.
There's arrow slits all the way down this corridor.
All the way down this corridor. Dim, dark. Right, so the question is, do undead have dark sight?
Very good question, isn't it?
Probably.
Well, you do, but you're not undead. You just have a skin condition.
I know. Okay, let's go game for a laugh. That's bursting blade. Cast darkness.
What? Everyone careful, there might be bruise.
It doesn't block line of sight. You've applied the effect, haven't you?
Mm.
It doesn't. Don't put the effect on. We'd had a long, weird discussion on this. You don't put the effect in for Pathfinder. Just let this player draw a circle on the map and leave it at that.
But Gastus can't see through it.
Alright, so Gastus has to pretend he can't see through it because everybody else can.
I don't care. I'm putting it on for visual effect for Gastus. Everyone else, I can turn it off and on at will, can't I? Just, just having fun.
Right.
I'm going to get eaten by a crew.
Right, yeah, so I've moved to there. I've cast darkness, and then that's me. End of turn.
Interesting. Leia can see through it, which is she's meant to be able to.
Hey.
Leia can see through the darkness, which is how it's meant to be. So why does Leia work and no one else? Because that's the point. The darkness effect should be controlled by your abilities to see through it, which it obviously is for Leia.
Yeah, I can see through it.
Yeah, and Volker should be.
Dark vision, I can. All I have.
Exactly. That's why I put the effect on, because if you can't see through it, you can't see through it. That's fine. It's got a duration, hasn't it?
For 10 minutes.
10 minutes. 99 turns. That's fine.
Yeah, I just thought I'd put down some cover so they can't shoot you through the holes if they can't see you. You could just basically run down the corridor. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you should be okay.
Well, I can't see to stab them now.
Just run.
Which way?
Okay, I can't see through it. I know there's slits all along the hallway, though, right?
Yeah.
gonna move into. I'm just gonna move far enough up to where I'm in the dark. I know I'm going forward, and I'm.
You can see through it.
Pardon, I can't.
Gnomes don't have
you
night
should be able
vision.
to see through it.
I don't have night vision. I have low light vision.
Doesn't make it. Low light vision goes through darkness.
It does
Well,
say non
anyway,
dim dark.
It does. It says in order to block it, you have to cast it with through darkness to block low light vision.
well, I'm right keeping my hand on the wall so I don't stray off, and that's as far as I can go. And Rudy's gonna perch down on the floor and start fluffing his wings and licking his wings because he does not like his place.
I can't. Is the darkness gone? Because I've got rid of it.
Doesn't seem to have done for me.
Still
I was
there.
afraid of.
Maybe if I close the map and open it
Map
again.
and open it again. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
No, still dark.
Don't know what's going on there. I've got rid of it.
Oh,
Now it's gone.
now it's gone. I think.
Flashing in
Sorry,
and out now.
Yeah, no, that's me testing something. Okay, that's fine. That's good. It's fixed it now. It's fine. Okay, Aki's not here. That means we get off. Get down to Scarwall Guard. Right, let's have a look. Scarwall Guard.
Yeah, so if they don't have low light vision or something like that, they can still shoot, but they're obviously going to get the illumination penalty.
Indeed.
And hopefully that added to the deflection, which should mean you're bulletproof. In theory.
In theory.
Unless they get really lucky, you know.
A crossbow bolt sails through the darkness and hits Sassafras.
Ooh.
Even in the darkness?
They have dark vision.
And even if they didn't, with oh no, it was a 5 to hit, but yeah.
Okay,
So it's
well, that
one.
takes one.
Yeah. Leia, you're up.
Okay.
Maybe I'm being evil, but if they've got him at Pathfinder, they're getting him in this. They're high enough to deal with it. You run through the darkness and out the other side, not that you can see it anyway.
And I bump to the other side of that door.
Okay. Oh crap.
Just what you want to hear the GM
No.
say.
I thought I'd done something that deleted all my shortcuts, but fortunately I haven't. Okay. You teleport to the other side of that door. Tattered bits of ruined tapestries line the walls of this, wispy filaments of rotting cloth that hang limp and forgotten. Ancient bones from scattered skeletons lie on the floor amid bits of broken weaponry and armor. Only one skeleton seems to remain whole, slumped against the northeastern corner, clad in dust-caked full plate armor. Yeah.
Well, as long as they're not moving, it's all good.
Yes, exactly. Jenko flies into the dark.
Okay.
Dooby-dooby-doo. Oops, nope, wrong button. Hit that button. There we go. Really? I know the back of the room was somewhere over there. And I don't see anything else. Actually, let me pop that door open. Oh, hey, Leia.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, I might have done it for me. No. No, that's okay. So, card number 5. Where are they? 4, 2. Interesting. Or maybe it only does it when there's. Oh, there he is. I couldn't see it. Run. I think let's try that again. It's me a 12. So that gets him to there. Gets him to there. Fine, which means I can then do this. I think that will hit you because you're in darkness. Therefore, duelist won't come in, will it?
Duelist won't, but dodge will, and
Shroud
Shroud
won't.
will.
The Shroud won't. So I think that still hits you. Oh no, because target was 4. Dodge +2 equals 6. Miss. I rolled. Oh no, I still rolled a 3. I'm being stupid. I needed a 4 to hit. Ignore me. You're still missed. You've no idea. Obviously, you've got no idea where that came from because you can't see anything. You just hear a crossbow bolt clanking against a wall. That's quite a nice run. 9 gets me to there. It's 10, 11, 12 gets me there, but he did run, so the odds are you'll be okay with this one as well. Was he? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I did hit you on a 7, didn't I? No, I didn't. 5. Your dodge.
Dodge would still apply, so you still need a 6.
I still need a 6. Agreed. I do agree. I do agree with that. Why have you got 2 shrouds on? You shouldn't have 2 shrouds on.
No, I shouldn't.
Or do you think it's...
Is it because Vorka put Shroud on one of his spells and I already had Shroud on me?
Yes, so probably everyone's got too much shrouding.
Well, no, because I only did Shroud on myself.
Oh, you probably only did Shroud on yourself. Okay. Well, I've taken Vorka's Shroud off and left yours on because Vorka's has a shorter duration than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not affected by darkness, but they are affected by Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm thinking... That's debatable, but yeah.
I know. I just pointing out the focus of it all.
Magic is weird.
Oh, ain't that true?
Okay. If anyone wants, I don't know if anyone wants to worry about cards. Benny's, I mean, for cards, or should I just hit it? Okay. Actually, yes. Right. Sassafras remains shaken. It can move. Or spend a Benny to unshake, of course. On me.
Well, or can I drink a potion of minor healing because I'm also wounded?
Yes, of course you can do that. That would also remove your shaken status, wouldn't it? No, you can't, actually, because you're shaken, so you can't drink a potion, because drinking a potion's an action.
Yep, you can only do free actions when you're shaken.
So you can move or spend a Benny to unshake and then drink a potion to remove the wound.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, you could do that instead.
And then I'm going to run like hell to get out of the line of fire.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
11 will get you to about there if you're okay with that.
Yep. And then I'm going to whistle for Rudy to catch up and fly as fast as he can.
Has he got plates of 8 or 12? I can't remember.
12.
It's into that. Yep.
And he's little. He can have fun.
Scarwall. I've closed the bloody map. Why do I keep closing the map instead of minimizing it? Very annoying, that. Okay, it's this one. Get him to there. Yes. Angle of that means I can still be evil. That's going to hit you. I only need an 8.
Yep.
Doesn't do any damage, but the point is, you know something hit you is the point I'm trying to make there.
Yeah. Thaddeus, I have an adventure card. I just realised that was of no use to me, but might help you.
Ooh, hit you again, I think. Ooh, crossbow bolts hit you out of the darkness. Crossbow bolt barely misses Jenko. Justice.
Right. Well, I'm going to carry on down the wall that I was going down.
Do I owe you an adventure card?
You do, yes.
Right, I'm going to give you that one because that'll go right up your street.
And then I've got 7 left, which will take me to there.
Yes, indeed.
Well, at least I can bloody well see now.
Have you got an intern button?
Oh, yes, I do. It was hidden underneath something else there.
No. The only reason I ask is because some people, it does seem to disappear, appear for certain people. It's very strange.
Mm.
Okay, Leia.
The slumped skeleton, is it like trying to do anything, or is it just looking like furniture?
It's just sitting there. It's covered in dust.
Okay.
Okay, you open that door and charge down a corridor.
Are there any corpses on the floor that have been stabbed through holes or anything?
No.
I think they're a bit further back this way.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
This nondescript corridor has arrow slits spaced along one wall, looking out into the main keep's entry corridor. Human bodies in chain shirts lie on the floor among the broken remains of short bows and quivers and arrows. Curls of yellow smoke waft among the bones and ruined weapons. Scarwall guard number 7. Again, am I? How do I keep managing to lose that map? Okay, Scarwall guard number 7. 3 to there. That gets him to. He's another 3. We'll get him to. Okay. This one can run. Run. Thank you. 7 gets him to there. Means I can close this map for now. See, I'm not going to bother closing it because I'll only need it again in 2 seconds' time. And then. Okay. Brings us to Thaddeus.
Adios.
Close to there.
Wise to there. I think I'll just fly to there and I'll take a defensive action. How about that? Defense. Why is defense not the toolbar? Good.
Now I can put Volk because he's not got any. And it's Volker. I know I said Volker and hold him in Aki.
Okay, Borka's going to start by moving to there.
Okay.
Hello?
There are sounds of combat.
The hall fills with a cacophony of clashing weapons and battle cries, intermingles with the screams of the dead and dying. Individual words are impossible to discern, but as the sounds reach crescendo of violence, smoky black shapes boil up out of the bones and swirl into a vortex of angry spirits. Should be pointed out, layer activated, that you're just the one who, unfortunately, happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. You entered the room just as you enter the room as it triggers. You get to make a spirit check. As basically the storm of shrieking spirits turns into an overwhelming vortex, you get to make a spirit check and you're not stunned. Okay. So that was a pair of yellow eyes glow deep in the basically the mist is coalesced into a humanoid form. A pair of yellow eyes glow deep within the sockets.
Are you going to try and eat me too? But I don't care if you're going to try and eat me. I'm just going to whack you. Everything in here is trying to eat me.
It shrieks, "You shall not have Serifithal. It is mine and no other's."
Sir who?
The sword.
No, I know.
Sorry, okay.
It's all good. I'm trying to confuse him a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put the +2 for versus undead. I know I was forgetting something.
By the way, you do hit it. It's the parry's wrong because basically there's certain things there's effects that get applied to creatures until you do certain things, but because depending on what's happening depends what effects go on. I have to actually sort of get around to it, but so even with
I'm sorry.
no, it's not your fault. I just remembered I had to do it. So, but an 8 still hits it because his parry's 7, not 6. The 8 still hits it, but he is unharmed. Unless you want to do anything about that.
Well, I forgot to put the +2 because it's versus undead.
Okay, which would make it an 8 and therefore would potentially shake it. Another one of those auras that animals don't like to enter is emanating from him, I'm afraid to say.
Yeah, I don't have any animals. Cry.
I know. Okay, well, he's shaken by that. He's shaken by that. Let flow the bennies, I shall indeed. Well, it says he's unshaken, so I think he gets to have a go back. Okay, so I need to sort that out. Let's have a look. So I need to do this. This is a bug I need to fix. Notes to fix. Do that, which is fine. And then I need to find the ability because it's missing. Oh no, it's technically not, isn't it? Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Okay, so he's frenzy, he's got quick. Gonna do a frenzied claw attack upon Vorka. Which both appear to miss. Then I can do that. Do. He then promptly just fades away. He fades into the ethereal plane. Obviously, he's not invisible, so you can still see him. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make him invisible, but of course you know where he is because the aura's still centered on him. Because you know what I'm you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we're all good.
And if you want to attack him, you still can. It's just easier for me. It's just I'm just trying to make it more like here. It'll be harder to see. He literally makes himself ethereal. Okay, looks like you all got bennies from Thaddeus getting the Joker. If anyone wants to spend cards to move up and down the tracker, they can do so.
I think I'm good.
Vorka, I'll still have him targeted because you did target him. So okay, Thaddeus, what are you going to do? Thaddeus is stepping into this room. Let's see if I mood music back on again without it problems. Okay. Oh, I've actually got mood music for Fighting Man Drivers. Let's try that. Oh, it usually gets too noisy and doesn't work. You shall not have Sriftial. It is mine. Oh, there's Sriftial. Oh.
So anyway, I don't know what all the fuss is when I finally get here. There's nobody here.
Oh no, you can see him. You can see him. Yeah, he is. If you want to target him, I'll target him for you.
He's ethereal, not invisible.
He's ethereal, not invisible, so you can still see his outline. Actually, I've worked out a better way to do it, so let's make him visible. There we go.
Right, now here's the thing. If he's if he's ethereal, right?
Yes.
He can still be affected by magic.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
Right. Okay. And if I polymorph him, he won't be ethereal.
No, he'll still be ethereal. He'll just be ethereal elephant or whatever.
Right.
Yes, he would lose the ability to become material. Oh, they become invisible and immaterial at will. I apologise.
But clearly he didn't do both last time.
I was going to say, but that's not a spell. In fact, he's doing that as a spell, or is it doing it as a super? It doesn't make a difference. Right?
It's an ability. Becomes invisible and immaterial at will.
So does the animal have the ability?
It already is.
But the animal isn't.
Well, the animal doesn't exist.
Well, that's it. That's the point. Anyway, never mind.
Sound just crapped out, didn't it? It's back again. He's a nice fellow, isn't he?
Really, rather not.
Let's just do something simple. Let's just summon a
Let's
bodyguard.
put it like this. Your baleful polymorph, you'll need a 10 to hit him with it. And you had to spend an action to use detect magic in the first place to work out where he is.
No, let's do something really low power that you can handle. I will cast summon. There you go.
Yeah, don't forget you'll need to use a detect magic to actually sense his general ability, or cast detect arcana to see him when he's invisible. What are you summoning, sir?
I will summon. Let's see if these. Yes, I will summon a devil bodyguard for 4 power points.
Okie dokie. Where do you want to summon him?
Right there.
Okay.
There we go. Simple.
Definitely cutting out when he's trying to play the music, isn't it? Sound gates.
Right, let's see, the devil bodyguard. Just try to think if I can get away with doing an action here.
You know.
Okay. The devil bodyguard will just try to intimidate him, probably ineffectively, but.
Well, that was your spirit, not mine.
Right, so what happened?
Well, you didn't make it a test, so I can't automate the bugger. You have to tell me what you want to do. You didn't target. Wait, yeah, you didn't target it, which makes my life easier. But no, just spend a penny and do that, and fail miserably. What are you doing to him?
Okay, well, of course you're Benny. That's good. It makes you spend Benny. Yeah, I'll just make you vulnerable.
Okay.
In fact, no, tell a lie. Can I make you distracted? There you go. Make you distracted.
You bugger.
Gorka.
Okay, Vorka goes into a rage, and because he's in a rage, he will cast Detect Arcana on himself as a free action. Start by raging.
Okay. Well, it adds them faster, but Fancy Grounds really freezes when their effects are being added. It's obviously.
It wasn't giving me my dice.
Ooh.
Okay, so I will successfully detect myself.
You could do Ignore Invisible. Let's try it, shall we?
Oops, that should be on me, not on Gastus.
So hey, if you want to share.
For some reason, the combat tracker moved on to Gastus. I didn't move it. I don't know why.
So let's try that again.
Just added it for you. That's okay. What I want to try.
Okay.
I'm just curious if it will work. If it does, I might add it. No, I didn't think it would, but it was worth a try. I was curious if we could ignore invisible. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, and so I will now wild attack.
Okay.
And Chapo.
Okay. I'm gonna obviously I don't remember what the rage prophet does here, but raging's a free action, is it? And then because you're raging, you're allowed to cast a spell.
Raging is a yeah.
No, I'm just trying to understand it. Yeah. Raging's a free action, and when you rage, you're allowed to cast as a free action to cast a spell. Are you as a rage prophet?
As a limited free action, I can cast a spell so long as the target is only myself.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I like to understand these things. I trust you not to be bending the rules. I think it's really cool to understand how you're doing it.
Well, they are a little flexible, but
cool. Right, go for it. You missed, except you didn't, because I need to add 4 onto your attack roll. So you actually rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7. Yeah.
Which means you actually hit.
Oh, let's Benny that. That was kind of crap.
Well, hold fire. Right, it will only shake him anyway, won't it? I'm going to turn off the invulnerability. Yeah. I'm going to turn off the invulnerability because I don't think anybody's not got a magical weapon. So, an 18 against not being invulnerable is 2 wounds. So he's going to have to try and soak that. My dice are sucking today. My dice rolls are blowing chunks. Actually, I'm going to spend 1 more penny.
Well, technically, the devil doesn't have a magical weapon, but it is magical.
It doesn't count.
That doesn't count for what?
It can't hurt. It can't hurt it.
Right. Okay.
Because that's one. I know that's one of the things where they start putting their stats in. Unless it actually, I don't think the description states its attacks count as magical. Therefore, it doesn't. It's as simple as that. Okay, you've hurt it. It roars in pain and agony.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. And I will end my turn.
I've spent all its pennies trying to save the damage. Gastus.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to pay the power points to extend the deflection. Didn't see that that popped up.
It didn't. I think it might have expired last time round. It certainly didn't pop up on the. It certainly didn't pop up this round saying it's expiring.
Well, I just watched it expire this time. That's why I said that.
Oh, it was way back up the top here when it suddenly moved from you on to Gastus. That's why.
Okay.
I have to move it back to you. You have to spend the power points and you'll have to retarget everyone. Sorry. So that was on Gastus, Argenia, Leia, Rajankos. That's
all friendlies.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what happened.
No, it's all good. Watch.
You're right. I had to scroll up quite a lot to see what happened there.
Okay, it was a fighting deflection.
Scroll back up to see what it was. Because, of course, it's plying them, so I can't scroll the chat window back up.
Mm-hmm.
Sound always cuts out at the same moment. I'm going to have a look at that. Ooh.
Okay, go ahead and scroll. I'll hold off before I apply anything else.
I was trying to be helpful to tell you what it was. So you had the hurry power and the shroud power and the deflection power. That's all I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Ooh. Humble Bundle. In case anyone's interested, Humble Bundle have got another Pathfinder bundle going on right now.
Another one or again?
Another one. It's all different stuff than last time. Includes Fantasy Grounds. Includes Foundry VTT modules this time.
You said the word.
I know. I said the F word.
He did.
I'm going to have
on
to see if there's.
No less.
I have to see if there's a way to buy it without the F word modules.
You're now also going to have to go and flagellate yourself.
Yeah. Thing is, I reckon if you buy it from Humble Bundle, you probably don't qualify for the Paizo discounts off Fantasy Grounds.
Probably not.
Yeah, Zombie Feast Beast Bloodlords apparently. Yeah, I'm not probably going to worry about this one. The last one was actually a Fantasy Ground 2nd edition bundle, wasn't it? Okay, you move to there. I can scroll the screen down again. Remember the sound gate and work out why it's cutting out. But yes, if you want some 2nd edition Pathfinder stuff and you use the F word VTT,
so can I see
the
Walker's attacking something?
No. You can cast Detect Magic. You can spend an action to do Detect Magic. You have an arcane background.
No, I don't. I have mystic powers.
Oh, yeah. So, no. Well.
So I can't see that Walker is fighting something.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, you can swing wildly at it, can't you? I suppose,
okay.
Yeah.
So
why is his aura gone? There it is.
I will swing wildly at it, but before I do swing wildly at it, as this is a new combat, I shall activate martial flexibility and take frenzy.
Technically, it's not a new combat. We're still on round 9.
Well, you said you were ending the combat and
this is not.
redealing.
This is. Yes, I did. I'll allow that.
So I'll activate martial flexibility. Take frenzy.
When I said it's not a new combat, I meant technically this is still the ongoing combat from once you entered the murder hole area. But you haven't done a martial flexibility, so I'll allow it as well.
No, I haven't done a martial flexibility since then.
Yeah, so I'll allow it.
So I'm also going to do a desperate attack, giving myself +4 to hit for -4 damage. And then, because I'm working on the assumption that anything in here is going to be some kind of supernatural evil, I'm going to say a brief prayer to Caden Kylian. Caden, guide my blade! And just for a moment, I'm going to become his champion, giving me +2 damage against supernaturally evil gribblies. And that combined with the +2 damage against undead on this blade will negate the -4 damage from the desperate attack.
Cheeky, clever sword.
And then the second hit wasn't needed.
Right, there we go.
Die, foul creature!
Okay.
Nobody's injured at the moment, are they?
No. I will point out to you, Vorka, actually. The skeleton still sitting on the chair in the dusty full plate armor. The armor's magical. You have detect arcana on.
Actually, if I only move 5, I can also see that that door's open, and I've got a hurry on, so that I pace 10. I will then run out that door after Leia.
Oh, did the players just kill a wild card?
Yes, they did.
Woohoo!
Oh, never mind. We changed cards, didn't we?
A door, the door to the south opens, and one of the another skeleton. Seen them before, but just remind you what they. Actually, no, I don't think you've actually seen these yet. So that's what's coming towards you, Leia.
Fun.
It's a horny skeleton.
Going to running towards you. So check that because that does something. So I can't remember what it is.
Horns. If it's attacking with horns, it gets extra damage on a charge.
That's what I figured. Yeah, it's +4 damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's an interesting bug. Yeah. Cause all sorts of problems. Let's fix that like that. My notes. No, it's not. Fix immunity. Immunity.
Immunity.
Immunity is the bane of my life.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. It basically puts its head down and charges at you, Leia. Possibly goring you quite nastily.
Can't be having that. So I can do that. Wait.
That will soak one of the two. That will get both of them.
Yeah, so I did have the card. Yeah, so we killed a wild card monster, so I'll play Stuff of Legend.
Okay, so Walker gets a Benny. Darius, you attack it? You didn't attack it, did you? In the end. Walker and Gastis get a Benny.
Hooray, I shall use it straight away.
Okay. We'll go on number 5. Oh. 7. 6. Onto there. Same run, but basically, you know what I mean. Move at high velocity and miss charging. There, that brings us to Sassafras, who moves into that room there.
And I see Gastinius is back, so I come in here to. Oh my, that's a mess.
I might as well go. We'll call it after this round, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I am using selective.
Okie dokie. I think on Castle Scarwell, I think we're going to have to treat each session as a session, mid-fight or not, I think. I think it's the way to go. I don't think we'll ever not be in the middle of a fight, and potentially,
Okay.
if you're storming like you are now, the fight might never end.
Yeah.
I thought I'd targeted them both, but I didn't, and they both got hit with havoc with a raise.
Okay, hang on. Yes, even with the -2, it's still a raise.
And they both get distracted.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere, I'm afraid. They are still distracted by the havoc.
Yeah, and I haven't been able to. This table's gotten twitchy.
Might be. Do they still have the button to delete your cache? You might find you have to delete your cache.
Did that put the distraction?
But I need my cash. I have bills.
No, yeah, you somehow managed to put it on. I'd already done it, so I think you might have
wish
done
I
it
had
again.
cash. I've got bills.
No, that's fine. Yes, that's all good. Do you remember there used to be a button they added, didn't they, to because when Fantasy Ground, that was classic. I don't know if it's on Unity. It shows me. Right, what's Rooty up to? Rooty's got 2 more inches of movement. No, Rooty can fly 12, can't they?
Yeah, so he's got what?
6 more. Might accept to do you there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that brings us to. Hi.
You just skipped Leia.
Excuse me. Okay. Yes. Hang on.
Right. Let's layer up to it.
Just giving myself a power.
Perfectly reasonable. And if you've already been this turn and you want to spend bennies before I reset them, charge your power points. Do it now. Just do it. Just do it in the background. I'm not going to in turn. Obviously, it's Leia's goes and then it's my goes and then we're going to call the sesh. So that's what I'm saying. Leia's putting a power on, and then I assume she's going to smack a skeleton.
Are you resetting bennies and cards?
I've just said I'm going to actually. I am, instead of sort of saying mid fight, because I can see this happening a lot. For this game, you will get bennies and cards at every session, regardless if we're mid fight or what. I'm deciding. Because I can see a situation where this fight never ends. Do you know what I mean? I can see this fight. I can see a situation where this fight never ends, because if you're spreading out and hitting different rooms, you're going to keep triggering encounters, so the fight will never end. Potentially. So I'm going to do bennies per session for once.
Okay. Ah, yes, it has worked now. I was looking at the wrong flipping person, wondering why pounds haven't gone. It's because I was looking at Gaster's.
So who's rolling at the minute? Leah rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Miss? No, I'm not in that.
Well, tell you what, I'm going to play extra effort on Leah.
You do that? Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so that's that's an 11. That makes that a 15. That was on
Cool.
guard 2, wasn't it?
Might as well use the cards.
Agreed. So that turns that 4 into a 15, which turns it into a hit with a raise. Roll the damage.
Oh. Excellent. Now I've got the other one.
Hits. Roll for damage. Oh dear. Shaken.
Hang on.
There we go. Also, it encourages you to spend all your cards. That's good. So Leia just takes down 2 of the guards.
And as it happens, one of those guards that died was the one that I threw the dart into earlier.
But no, he
'Cause it
died.
wasn't actually that one that died, because it fell backwards and killed a different one. So I'm going to play hidden stash to find a dart to replace the one I'm missing.
But there's bodies all over the place. But you could probably just find one on the floor. But that's fine.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Okay, Majenko. You'll hit the wall there. You go round.
Because
You've got to go round walls.
Right. I'm trying to let go.
I was doing it. I was fixing it, but you wouldn't let me.
Because I was doing it. Dog. Okay.
Fair enough. I'm just going to shoot you. And I might actually spend a penny to re-roll that, because I've got pennies to use up. Looks like you're being shaken, so I wouldn't worry too much. Not exactly the end of the world. Mind you, this one, you might end up wanting to unshake, because I am going to charge you with this one.
Well, hang on. Yes, I'm unshaking now because I've
first
taken
strike.
first strike.
Yeah, you have to spend a penny to unshake, but then you can first strike it. Yes,
Unshaken.
agreed. Okay, so you may first strike. Targeted it for you. Go for it. You hit.
Benny that damage, I may as well.
You take it. Spend my last penny. Miss you. And that is where we shall leave it. If anyone else wants to spend pennies, now's the time, because I'm about to hit reset adventure cards in 3, 2, 1. Think. I'm about to hit.
Wait.
I'm going to hit reset pennies in 10, 9, 8. Is everyone done?
Walker only has 15, so he spent 3 and he's good. So
Okay. Reset pennies. There we go. So we shall leave it there. And next week, maybe the fight will end. We're on round 9 of the fight. So it's only been two whole sessions.
Wait a minute.
You can't play any new cards.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
You can't. They're not
Those
really
cards-
there yet.
You haven't got those cards till next week.
I know, but I've been a GM here.
You can't play an adventure card.
So, tell you what, if I play OO,
You can't play
in the middle of the game.
You can't play it until next week.
You can't play it till next
It's
week.
not really there yet.
It's not really there yet.
But you can tell Kev you're going to play it.
I know, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
And
it
then he can
gives
compare.
it helps him
Yeah.
compare. But never mind.
Okay.
Sometime soon, so it's okay. I'll just hit you back in the final fight. I'll just double the amount of bad guys. Every time someone plays RO, I'll double the amount of bad guys in all the big fights. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Take care, one and all. See you next time.